Oh. Right now, I have lightning coming out of my eyes. It has been going up my spine, right out my eyes. And that's when they kicked me off the team. Because I had lightning. I had lightning coming out of my eyes. That guy just became the most powerful Avenger. Spider-Man has got lightning coming out of his eyes. He's like, X-Man plus Spider-Man, you're off the team, man. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. How many Avengers have you heard of who get kicked off the team for being too powerful? Right here. You know, you were in high school and you were really gifted, and then you went off into the world and the world didn't give a shit about your gifts, and you got depressed because you were really gifted when you were a kid, and you never lived that shit down. You never do. Fuck it. You never lived that shit down. Okay, so multiply that by, 1,000. 10,000. You're an Avenger. You shit, I could fucking whoosh. I could send webs out of the bottom of my foot, out of my ankles. Whoosh. I'm not as flexible as I used to be, but I could shoot webs out of my ankles. I could make art installations in the sky that were like this evanescent murals that just kind of cohered and scintillated, sparkled, and dissolved in a matter of seconds. I called it Spidey art. And then I started noticing all the inconsistencies. I started noticing that the Avengers, well, they were really just a front piece. There's something much more nefarious behind the scenes. They were heroes of the masses, fighting on behalf of the elite. And half the shit that showed up on the government radar, aliens from another planet or galaxy, whatever they were coming from, bullshit. Old Spidey, yeah, he got behind the scenes and looked at the forbidden files. Yeah. Took that shit with a little thumb drive, took it home, put it in his own computer, watched, and saw, behind the scenes. And that fucked little Spidey up. Fucked me up. Just a kid, yo. 21. It's an awfully premature time to see the nature of reality and human civilization. Fucked up! You know what I'm saying? Out there, saving kitties from trees, old ladies from getting their purses snatched, people having their bikes stolen from right out underneath them. You go, you shoot a web, you grab the bike, the person flips over the handlebars, and the old woman gives you a kiss on the cheek, and the cat rubs up against you, because that's what cats do. Little kitties, they love you. You're Spider-Man. And you just put that thumb drive in your USB port, and reality changes. And so, well, you're young, you're naive, you're 21. I don't know. I thought that I could still save the Avengers. I was gonna be an Avenger on the Avengers. All those fuckers, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, all those dudes. Black Panther. Vision. Vision! Vision! He was hooked in! That was Tony Stark's dude! He knew! Why was someone as apparently ethical as Vision, who had the Mind Stone in his brain, what was he doing fighting for the Cabal? And of course they weren't gonna listen to me. Who listens to a 21-year-old Spider? Well, Spider Boy. Let's be real, I don't know why people call me Spider-Man. Well, they call me Spider-Man because I got a suit on and they don't know that I'm a boy. I'm not that way now. I got kicked off the team, but then I was a boy. You know? And you don't exactly just like shoot webs over your mouth and shut yourself up. When you're that young and that idealistic and that compassionate and that naive, you start talking. You start talking to your friends who are no longer your friends. Maybe you're right, maybe they're wrong, but what's happened is you guys are just like not seeing eye to eye anymore. And you know, I'm powerful and everything, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But I was only 21 and I wasn't gonna be able to take on the Hulk. Right? Can't take on the Hulk, because the Hulk can break through my webs. So I started meditating, and that's when the lightning came up. Lightning. Spidey lightning. I shoot a web, there's lightning in the web. So I'm now not only just immobilizing people and getting them all stuck in sticky goo, I'm electrocuting them. Because when I see into the nature of reality, I see behind the scenes, I get a little crazy and I have to meditate, and that's when the lightning starts, and the lightning comes out of my eye, and I'm like an X-Man. Huh! You think I'm fucking making this up? You think I'm lying or fabricating or I have a overheated imagination? Well, that part is true. It's very overheated. Needless to say, I started taking on the X-Men, the Avengers. Yeah. Because I had lightning now. I was like Thor plus Spider-Man. Spider-Boy. Started sitting those motherfuckers down. I said, listen, you guys need to see what's going on. You're being used. Do you know you're being used? Are you part of this? Are you complicit in the conspiracy to subjugate humanity under the echelon of superheroes in the elite? Do you even know that's your purpose? Are you in on it? That was actually the theme of Captain America, Winter Soldier, that Hydra, which was a German agency in World War II, basically snuck into the U.S. government after the defeat of the Germans in World War II, and was really just parasitically puppeteering the government from a government within the government. Maybe that wasn't fiction after all. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they'll make it fiction, put it in your face, and you're like, okay, we don't have to believe that because it's fiction, when in fact it's the truth. So I sat him down! Well, I sat down with Iron Man. I sat down with the Black Panther. I sat down with the Hulk. I sat down with Thor. I sat down with Vision. Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Black Widow, all of them. I just sat those people down. I said, are you a pawn? Because I got this little thumb drive here that says you might be a pawn or you might be not a pawn, but like a knight or a rook or a bishop or a queen. Hell, you might even be the king. I don't even know. And I looked at him right there in the eyes like this. Yeah, with the lasers. They're not red lasers like the ones that come out of Superman's eyes. They're the yellow ones that come out of my eyes. You could see them. Right? You could feel it. I'm not going to stop looking at you until you tell the truth. Are you in on it? Is this your show? Is this your illusion? You a magician? Giving me illusory realities? Covering up the truth? You know I want the truth, and I can't handle the truth. Much to Jack Nicholson's chagrin and A Few Good Men. Well, needless to say, Thor just lifted up his hammer, did a little this action, put it in my face and said, "Shut up, boy." I was like, okay, this conversation's over. I'm not fucking with Thor. And Hulk's got the vocabulary of a 5-year-old, so there was just a lot of grunting at that conversation. And Black Panther, I mean, I guess I had a problem understanding him through his mask. He has a very strong Wakandan accent, so that didn't go over so well. Who else? Vision. Vision is the classic example of the spiritual bypass. That fucker is so pure that he wouldn't even know an emotion if he felt it. Right? Because that's what the spiritual bypass is all about. This whole emotional world that you got inside of you is defiled. Just if it's an emotion, it's defiled. There's no purity there, so fuck emotion. So that conversation with Vision didn't go over so well. And Iron Man, he's always acting like my dad. So every time I talk, he co-opts it with the whole paternal angle. So I'm like, Dad, you're not my dad. Shut the fuck up, listen to me. There's a conspiracy. You're a pawn, or you're the elite itself. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. You know, just like there's government within the government, Hydra, there might be like a USB within the USB, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. And I'm, Tony, can you help me? No. Hawkeye, well, we just went eye to eye. That fucker can stare. I'm like, looking at him. He's looking at me. We're maintaining eye to eye. Man to man. Mano a mano. You don't even want to look in Hawkeye's eyes because those are the eyes that are 100% accurate whenever he shoots an arrow. So he's looking at me and he's bullseyeing my soul. As I'm looking at him and bullseyeing his soul, my lightning's going into his eyes, and I don't know what was going into mine. But I didn't get anywhere with him either. I didn't get anywhere with anybody. So I had to redouble my efforts. I had to meditate more. And so much more lightning went through my system that I just shot right out of the whole fucking atmosphere. All that lightning went right up through my spine, through my crown chakra, into the atmosphere, and fucked my shit up. I just took them all on. And of course, you know, you just a kid. You take on all the Avengers, and they pat you, they bat you down. Boom. Yeah, I got beaten. I mean, I'm one of the few people who can say he was an Avenger, and he got beaten by all the Avengers. He got kicked off the team. At 21. So what do you do with your life after that? You can't top that. I mean, I think it's, I have my powers every once in a while. I'll shoot a web. I grab a can of beer from the shelf and in the bodega. I can't meditate anymore because I don't know if you know what meditation's like, but it's like you see everything and you're sitting there by yourself meditating in the void, and all you could see is images, your ass getting kicked, and learning the truth about your former friends who are the heroes of the planet, of the galaxy, whatever. That they may be working for the elite. They don't know it. Either they know it or they don't. So, meditation is out. Though I still feel the lightning. And I still can go from tree to tree, but I don't really save anybody anymore. What the fuck? I mean, you ever saved anybody? You ever saved anybody? You try to save somebody, and it feels good. But then they just go fuck themselves up again. Like someone will be on their bike and they'll be riding and they'll hit a bump and they'll go really far in the air, and I'll just go over there and I'll be like, okay. And I'll put my hand out. I'll put both of them out because I'm going to catch their ankle and their head in a web. And then I'm going to shoot another web. Then it'll become a little bed. And then they can just fucking, I'll steer them into the bed that I just created with a web. I can still do all that. But I just I'm not motivated anymore to save people. I gotta spend my life saving other people. That's fucked. Especially when the Avengers wouldn't even listen to me. If the most powerful beings on the planet are either corrupt or don't even care or whatever, and I can't even talk to them. You think I'm gonna save some kid? You're all motivated. You are achievement oriented. You're every day you're gonna crank it out. You're gonna save the world. You got an agenda to save the world. You notice how when you're saving people, you're so caught up in the hero that you don't got time to feel nothing for yourself. So after I get kicked off the Avengers, I'm just okay, I'm just gonna feel. I got nothing to live for, so I'm just gonna feel. That's the thing, because When you're not. You're not. You're not even caring about achieving a thing. And you start drinking. You go to pot. Not marijuana, but pot. You go to pot. And you see the world go to pot. But when you were saving them with your webs, you believed in yourself, then the world looked better. You were achieving. But you weren't in touch with yourself. And I'm not talking about masturbation. I'm just saying you were not in touch with your feelings. And now all you have is your feelings because you don't want to achieve anything. You get in arguments with people. You get in arguments with people. Hey, why did you cut in front of me in line? I was here first. Don't fucking cut in front of me in line. Do you have no respect for me? You have no respect. I am gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna fucking stick some webs up your ass. You will not even be able to shit, and every time you sit on the toilet, it's gonna come out your mouth. You just fucking cut in front of Spider-Man. You know, fucking cut in front of me! Fuck you! You fucking used to know who I used to be? Spider-Man, man! I don't have any money, by the way. That one's credit, alright? Fucking good for it, alright? Fucking I still got lightning. You noticed that lightning? I'll probably still shoot it out of my webs. I fucked every one of the Avengers. They saw the truth. When you see the truth, you are destroyed. It doesn't even matter. I could sit, I could meditate, I could feel that lightning again. But then, with that lightning will come responsibility. I want to start saving the world again with my little webs. Web. Did you just take my beer while I was talking? Listen, little motherfucker, did you just take it? You just took my beer. I will fuck you up. How old are you? Shut up. You didn't take my beer. I know. I was just fucking with you. I was just fucking with you. But fucking with you. That's my prerogative. I used to be an Avenger. I could fuck with whoever I want. I got credit. Cosmic credit. I get free beers from God. God knows Donnie. God knows Donnie. You know. You know my favorite things to say is I got this t-shirt. Care about your opinion. No, that's not it. I can't even remember what the t-shirt says. Something about opinions. Now they know. What are you looking at? You fucking looking at me? Because if you look at me much longer, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm talking about. You're gonna get it. Right here. You don't even want to fry those eggs. So, in my neighborhood, God knows me. I know my. I walk down the street, everybody knows me. Oh, look. Is that him? Is that him? When I be walking like this, I walk it real slow. I'm an ex-Avenger. I take my time. When I walk down the street, I live. I bask in my former glory. There's a parade around here. Oh my God, that's Spider-Man! Well, he's a drunkard. Look at him. You don't fuck with me. Because I got nothing to live for. And if you fuck with someone who ain't got nothing to live for, he will bust your ass up. Well, I have sent emails to Thor. He's been a little down, and you know how it goes. People who are down, they find each other. They either continue to sink or they lift each other up. So I sent Thor an email after I heard that Asgard is gone because his sister, Hela, and then that dude, can't remember his name, they fought. Asgard blew up. It was Ragnarok. You saw it. I'm like, Thor! Let's talk! I know it's been 20-something years, but yeah. Okay, maybe I need to get back on the team, and then, you know how people are. They know the truth, but they just want to hide it from themselves, and I figured, well, I could just hide the truth from myself and get back on the team, and I could start saving the world, and I could fucking forget about all the stuff that I learned. The hardest part. What are you looking at? You see what I go through? The hardest part, other than you. Hey, baby. What you looking at? You like what the hardest part? Where was I? Oh, yeah, right. The hardest part is giving up the booze. Because you know that to drink is a lot easier than to meditate. And then to meditate is a lot easier than to actually fucking look at the truth. See, that's vision. He's always meditating. He is meditation. See, don't even want to talk to him about nothing. Because those meditators, they're not even in touch. Not even in touch with their hearts and their bodies and their emotions. And that's what all this alcohol does for me. Masturbation, of course. Thor! Listen, man. I'm gonna stop drinking. I need to get back on the team. My powers are a little rusty. I don't even know if the webs can come out as good as they used to, but I will stop drinking. And as long as I stay away from the meditation, I probably won't have the lightning either, so I won't have to kick your ass on a daily basis. But, I've been a drunk for 20 years. And, I've learned what I need to learn. So with great power comes great responsibility. And I don't even know if the superheroes are actually just some kind of mind job on everybody, including themselves. Well, I'm ready to kick some ass. I think. I have thought about it. I have a hangover. It's a little fuzzy, but I've thought about it. Let me just give me a second. What I have seen. What? What I have seen, Thor, sir, my friend, what has dawned upon my 40-plus-year-old mind is that there was a cost to achievement. There is a cost to no achievement. There is a cost to being really ethical. And there is a cost to not being ethical. And there is a cost to not reconciling all of the above. Dude, you drink too. I saw that. You drink a lot of beers. You don't even sit in judgment of me. I was orphaned. I live with my aunt, okay? So don't judge me for not having any solid parental figures, because that'll fuck you up if you're a superhero. I'll fuck you up right in here, man. And then you're a superhero. I'm human, by the way, Thor. Yeah. I'm not like you in vision. I have lived in the abyss of my emotions. I had a free one-way ticket to hell. I know you know what that's like. You lost all your friends. You lost Odin. You lost Loki. And even though you probably didn't care too much about your half-sister, Hela, you lost her. You broke up with your girlfriend. And all the Asgardians died at the hands of Thanos. Your whole planet is gone. So even though you're not human, I can imagine that you feel. I know that you cry in your sleep. I know that you cry on your hammer. You're lying there in bed, you got your hammer. Now someone told me that you actually sleep on your hammer like it's a pillow. Is that true? Wow, man. You are hard-headed. I just also read recently. What is it? What did he say? He said, a man's honesty is his pillow. Fuck, I can't remember. It's basically saying that an honest man sleeps on his own honesty for a pillow at night. I'm not in the right. I'm a little hungover. I'm a lot hungover. Hurts. Yo, you're looking fine. You cannot have this. I know you want it, but you don't want it. I'm a mess. You think you can handle Spider-Man, the Drunkard? I don't think so. Oh! I'm more than hungover. I'm just lucid. What do you think? You think I should get back on the Avengers? I hear they're getting their asses kicked by this Thanos guy. It's like the war, they call it the Infinity War. You know those movies that you see called Avengers Infinity War, those are actually documentaries. You think you're watching sci-fi Marvel universe fiction, but it's real. That is part of the conspiracy. It's real. I'm real. See, that's the fucked up part. When you're like in a movie theater, you see yourself on the screen. I mean, I'm not wearing a mask, of course, but I know it's me behind the spider mask. And I'm like, everybody around you thinks it's just a film, like a blockbuster, like it's fiction, but it's not. It's real. Because I'm Spider-Man, and I know it's real because I was there and I saw the film crew. And I'm like, hey, yo. Oh, God. Oh, no. That was somebody who came and kicked my knees from behind. You saw that. That wasn't the fault of a drunkard. Somebody came. You do not kick Spider-Man from behind. You kick Spider-Man from behind, and Spider-Man will kick you behind. Those movies are documentaries. Where was I? Infinity War keeps going on. Well, you would expect it to. It's an Infinity War. So they're still fighting this guy. You got these 6 stones. He is unbeatable, but that's my angle. That's the email that I just wrote to Thor. I'm like, okay, you're still fighting this guy. It's been an Infinity War. He's already killed half the people in the universe. And you got that woman. She's awesome, Captain Marvel. You brought her in, that's cool. But you still haven't won. What I'm saying to you is that I have integrated shit that none of you fuckers have integrated because you have not fallen into the abyss. You have not gone into the black hole of your heart and felt all the fucked up emotions you have. You're all like Vision. Well, maybe Thor. I mean, I'll give you a break because I know what you just lost. So that's why I'm approaching you to get back on the Avengers, and I want to take on Thanos myself. Thanos is my guy. I will clean up my act. I will stop with the booze. And we'll take that fucker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that Infinity Gauntlet and we're gonna put it in my hand because I have seen the abyss and I am responsible. I did not bypass. I can feel hell and live in hell and realize the heaven of hell. Bridging heaven and earth and the other world. And I will take the Infinity Gauntlet. I will take all of the stones. And I will bring back half the universe. I will bring back myself. And I will correct all you fuckers. Because at that point, I will be strong enough to take on all the Avengers. And if you guys are not who you say you are, and you are actually the poster children of the elite, or you are the elite, or whatever it is. I still am trying to decipher the information on my USB drive. If any of that is true, I will finally be powerful enough, because I have been dispossessed for 23 years. And I have been a drunk for 2 decades. None of you have ever gone into that realm and come out the devil's ass. I'll take the Infinity Gauntlet and I will stick it up each of your asses, and I will twist it, and the lightning will go up your spine and out your eyes. You will finally start to realize all the shit that you have ignored right here.